I wanted to ask you about coaching, Jack, because, coaching is such a buzzword. People hear about coaching all the time. Everyone hears about, instead of being a manager, being a coach. But it's one of those topics that I think people actually feel a little bit murky about, even though they hear about it a lot. So I would love for you to describe how you see coaching and how you see its application within the overarching activity of management.
Well, certainly if you were to look at the overall field of leadership development and say what's been one of the major changes that has occurred, it has been the advent and greater utilization of coaching. I can recall 25 years ago being in a meeting with chief learning officers where one of the first people making a presentation said, yeah, we use coaching. We identify our bottom 5% of our leaders and we make coaches available to them. And some of us just kind of grabbed our foreheads and said, oh my goodness gracious. But years ago, coaching was primarily done for people who were in trouble, were kind of, nearing, being terminated. And it was an attempt to rescue them. And now that's completely changed. And we're using coaching the way the world of athletics uses it, that the best people retain coaches and hire coaches to help them get even better. So the use of it has greatly increased. I think the reason for that is that the practice of coaching tends to make operational a lot of the principles of leadership that we've always, known were important. Treating people with respect, understanding what they're thinking, not just what you're thinking, and conveying that respect to them by how you deal with them. What we found recently is an added dimension to this whole coaching question, Ryan, and that is that almost all of the attention so far on coaching has been on the coach and the coach's knowledge and the coach's technique and the coach's skill set. Not very much attention has been paid to the recipient. What can we do to help people become more coachable? And how can we measure that coachability? How can we show them the behaviors that they can practice, which will make them more receptive to coaching and will therefore kind of guarantee the success of the whole coaching process to a much higher degree. We probably have this opportunity to pay more attention to both sides of the equation, the skills of the coach, the knowledge of the coach, the process the coach uses. Yep, those are all important. But we can also do some things on the receiving end to help people who are being coached be better prepared for that.
If what you've heard on Flow Research Collective Radio has been helpful, please consider doing us a solid and leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you are listening to this. Reviews help us connect to a wider audience so we can get these peak performance principles out to more people.